Aviation is full of brilliant designs, but some aircraft take thinking outside the box to a whole new level. From bizarre shapes to unconventional flight mechanics, these planes prove that engineers aren't afraid to push the limits of imagination. Today, we're counting down the top 5 strangest aircraft ever built. Number 5. The Blumenvoss BV-141, the asymmetrical wonder. Starting off our list is the Blumenvoss BV-141, a World War II reconnaissance aircraft that defied all design logic. Unlike traditional planes, this German aircraft had a completely asymmetrical layout. Instead of a central fuselage, the cockpit and crew compartment were positioned on one side, while the engine and tail were on the other. Despite its odd appearance, the BV-141 actually flew quite well. Its offset design provided excellent visibility, making it perfect for surveillance missions. However, due to production limitations and Germany's focus on other aircraft, only a few were ever built. Strange? Definitely, but surprisingly effective. Number 4. The NASA AD-1, the tilting wing experiment. At number 4, we have an aircraft that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie, the NASA AD-1. This experimental jet featured an oblique, pivoting wing, which meant that instead of being fixed, the entire wing rotated up to 60 degrees during flight. Why? Engineers believed that a tilting wing could reduce drag and improve efficiency at high speeds. While the AD-1 successfully proved that this concept was possible, it was incredibly difficult to control, especially at extreme angles. After 79 test flights, the project was shelved, but its unique design remains one of the strangest ideas in aviation history. Number 3. The Vought V-173, the flying pancake. You've heard of flying saucers, but how about a flying pancake? Meet the Vought V-173, a bizarre disc-shaped aircraft developed during World War II. Its circular wing was designed to maximize lift, allowing for ultra-short takeoffs and landings. Despite its weird appearance, the V-173 actually flew well. It could take off almost vertically and was surprisingly stable. However, due to the rapid advancement of jet technology, the project was scrapped before it ever saw combat. Still, this pancake-shaped plane remains one of the most eye-catching designs in aviation history. Number 2. The Caproni CA-60, the nine-winged monster. Imagine a plane so massive and bizarre that it looked more like a floating building than an aircraft. That was the Caproni CA-60, an Italian prototype designed in the 1920s. This giant flying boat had not 1, not 2, but 9 wings stacked on top of each other. The idea was to create a transatlantic passenger aircraft that could carry up to 100 people across the ocean. But there was just one problem. It barely flew. On its first test flight, the Caproni CA-60 lifted off for only a few seconds before crashing into a lake. The project was abandoned, but it remains one of the most outrageous aircraft ever attempted. Number 1. The Antonov A-40, the flying tank. And now at the top of our list, we have one of the most absurd ideas in military history, the Antonov A-40, also known as the flying tank. That's right, this was an actual Soviet attempt to attach wings to a tank and drop it into battle. The concept was simple. Instead of using expensive and vulnerable transport planes, why not just fly the tanks themselves? Engineers attached massive wooden glider wings to a lightweight tank, intending for it to glide onto the battlefield, land, detach its wings, and roll into combat. Sounds cool, right? Well, not exactly. On its only test flight, the A-40 was too heavy for the aircraft towing it, forcing the pilot to release it early. The flying tank idea was abandoned, but it remains one of the craziest aviation experiments of all time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Aviation Chaser for more incredible stories from the skies. Until next time, safe travels and clear skies.